Square Enix. Art Dink. Don't know them. Unreal Engine. Powerful. This engine is getting more and more real. And of course, Cryware. I mean, what are they? When are they not here? Oh, this game looks amazing. Man, this game looks beautiful. This is one of the coolest games ever. Holy cow. Thank you for your download. This is a special pre-release version comprising chapters excerpted from the middle of the game. As you'll be joining the story in progress, you may find it difficult to fully grasp the events happening around you. However, we encourage you to enjoy the atmosphere of the game world. Battles have been ramped up in difficulty somewhat to allow you to fully experience the depth of the combat system in a limited number of stages. Experiment with different strategies to triumph over your foes. We hope you enjoy the game. Triangle Strategy. Welcome, guys, to Retrograde Ware Plays Triangle Strategy. From the creators of Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler, Square Enix. Sounds familiar.
At his side are Benedict, House Wolfort's advisor and a veteran of the Salt Iron War. Roland, the younger prince of Glenbrook and Serenoa's childhood friend. And Frederica, his betrothed, who hails from the very duchy they now call Fro.
Wow. Complicated, but very similar.
Is kindling, fanned by the unwavering convictions held by the rulers of these lands. And though they may not yet know it, Serenoa and his comrades are heading straight into the pyre.
Whoa.
Esfrost's forces have breached the once proud walls of Whitehall, and now overrun its majestic halls, leaving only death and destruction in their wake.
Chapter 4, Remember Me. So their enemies are on their doors. The night of Asthrost's invasion.
Do they mean to hurt us?
They will do no such thing, my princess. Not so long as I draw breath.
Cease the vainglorious theatrics. The city is mine now, and not a soul loyal to his grace still lives.
You are all that remains.
Not even the Dawnsmoke could triumph in such arms.
You talk and talk, but do you have the courage to test your words?
This is folly, Gustavo. What madness has possessed you? Is this how you would take revenge for what befell your father?
Nothing so petty as that, Blade. The war and all its atrocities should remain buried in the past.
Then what drives you to commit new ones? To tear down the future we labored so long to achieve? Do you think High Zand will stand idly by while Glenbrook burns? I shudder to think what ends you hope to achieve by such vile means.
You always did like imagination. However, not even I foresaw the opportunity this foolish partnership would afford me. As for Hyzant, she shall meet the same fate as your beloved kingdom before.
Dang.
Whatever your aims may be, you'll never... Father, are you hurt?
Roland?
Brother?
You imbecile! Why do you return?
Be grateful to see me for once. I wasn't about to leave you to these wolves.
You stone-headed brat!
If it isn't my dear Frederica and her newly betrothed.
Dang, that is a lot of story. Whoa. And I was all for it. I was in.
This is where Sir Maxwell would have us wait.
He is readying the boat for our escape as we speak.
A wise decision. No doubt the river is our only hope of getting out of the city alive. The streets are overrun with Desfrosty soldiers. Our foe no doubt searches for us on the other side of this very gate.
Then we wait here and pray for Sir Maxwell's swift return. Father. Freddy. Cordelia.
What is she doing with us? She's with the enemy.
Hughette, what is this? Is this jealousy?
What? No. I had no idea. Lies. It was your own brother that attacked the city. If I had any idea he was planning such atrocities, I would have stopped him. I know not what's possessed him.
My lady speaks the truth. We are as shocked and torn by this turn of events as you.
Enough, Hewitt. We can't be clawing at each other's throats with the Frosty army looking to hunt us down like dogs.
My emotions got the better of me for a moment. Forgive me.
Hewitt means no ill, my lady. Her fellow members of the King's Guard were slain before her eyes. For now, let us focus on the present. Prince Roland's safety and escape are our main concerns.
Of course.
These are trying times, but we mustn't let emotions cloud our judgment.
Benedict, you stopped me from speaking the truth of Dragon's death. To what end?
Gustadolf would frame Glenbrook for Lord Jurgen's murder and claim it as pretext for his invasion. If he knew we witnessed the truth, our heads would already be on pikes.
It would seem he still intends to put them there.
Because you spat in the face of his demands.
What we know could expose his claims as the treacherous lies they are. If it came to light that Gustadolf orchestrated his own cousin's murder, no one would dare stand by his side.
Indeed, however, words have little substance on their own. Especially when weighed against the power and influence the Archduke commands. Your truth would be taken as the pathetic ramblings of a desperate man.
Once again, your wisdom makes me feel the fool.
No, we are all fumbling through these dark times. You spoke and acted as the Lord of House Wolford, and did so admirably.
And yet my actions have put everyone in danger. Father would have known better.
Let us look forward, my lord, not back. There are truths yet cloaked in the shadows. We must survive and see them brought to light. For these truths shall be the weapons by which we lay Esfrost low.
Thank you, Benedict. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
I know you will. Let us await Sir Maxwell's report.
Oh, there is a lot in this demo, story-wise. Sir Maxwell shall prove true to his word. We must be patient. Exploring. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases in between story scenes and battles. There will be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. To end the exploration phase and progress the story, press the L button. Well, this is isometric. Sorry, I feel like my character is juddery because my controller is juddery. Aw. You can actually do the actual slow walk. I love that. This game is so pretty. Oh, Hua has a little thingy above her head. Let me talk to everybody else first, though. Anna, I hear footsteps in the distance. Our pursuers draw ever closer. We won't be safe here for long. If Sir Maxwell does not arrive soon with our escape vessel... Frederick, what grudge could your brother possibly bear against Glenbrook? What grudge could my brother possibly bear against Glenbrook? Okay. So there's no two-time talking. Gila, on his own sister's wedding day, no less, and on the eve of a new age of harmony. What does he hope to gain from all this? Though the duchy's aims remain unclear, it stands to reason that our own demesnes as well may soon come under siege. Still, at present, it is our safest destination and Prince Roland's only refuge. My Delita. Father, what has happened? Damn it all! What have we done to deserve this fate? Eridor. Benedict was right. Behind these doors there might be dozens of those bastards just clamoring to take our heads. Guess we've nothing to do till Sir Maxwell comes calling with our boat. What is this? This mechanism will open the gate, but let's leave it alone for now. That is a pretty way to, like, cut off the map of the area. This water is beautiful. This game is beautiful. Holy cow. I am super impressed. Jeez. So much detail. Like, this is the new style. Like, people were talking on Twitter about, like, is pixel art still gonna have a place? And it's like, look at this game. Of course pixel art still has its place. This is just this is just the natural progression of something that Grandy was trying to produce once upon a time. And this is it perfected. This is Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Grandia 1, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, Disgaea, I can't even, Stella Deuce. This is the penultimate. There's a tactical Valkyrie profile for DS too. Like those sprites look similar. It's just highly detailed. Like you can cheapify anything and then crunch in the numbers if you want. So good. We are the last alive who can keep Prince Roland safe at a time like this. Flee by yourself if you must. We need your blade. Let us fight together. Prince Roland must survive, even if we do not. I don't even know what to say. That she wouldn't want to be labeled as a coward, so it would be wrong of me to assume that she would want to go off by her own. We need your blade. Let us fight together. Well, this one's more like we will all survive. And it's like the first one's you just survive. I'm concerned about you. Go off on your own if I don't want you following us if it means that you're a liability or if you don't feel comfortable doing this or giving your all. Second one's like we need you to stay with us so that we can all see this through. And then the last one is even if any of us die, we have to keep going because Prince Roland's life is the one that matters the most. So I think two is how I feel. Well said, my lord. There is hope so long as we still stand and stand together. And so long as you are here to guide us, Lord Woolard. The boat should arrive soon enough. In the meantime, there's only one thing we can do. One we can and must do. In Norzelia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail. Unity, morality, and liberty. This will take the form of invisible parameters influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. These parameters will not be reflected visually. Your decisions will shape Sirona's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Medina joined your forces. Wow. Super interesting. Okay. Curses, where is the boat? Did he sell us out? There's always an opportunity for a sell out to be happening. Also, I apologize for my computer making noise. That little hum. Oh, I did a little icon thingy from Tactics. Ogre. This game is basically like everything that Square Enix is making. Basically, Square Enix is making every single hit series with the guys who did Bravely Default. Like we're just putting in the mechanics right in the title. We're just saying Bravely Default, Final Fantasy, Octopath Traveler, Saga Games, Saga Frontier. Now we've got Triple Strategy, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre. Like it's just a no-brainer. I hope they do Brave Fencer Musashi next. I hope like Xenogears is still living on with Monolith Soft over with Xeno Blade Chronicles, but I hope like these things are pushing them to realize like, yo, these old properties are still worth something. Consider the following, bringing them all back. What is this? What is this? Fox Dements Outskirts. A raven arrives at the Fox. Can I do this right now? What is this? Are we going off the beaten path? What? Oh, crazy.
My lord, please reconsider. As Frost's numbers are overwhelming, we would only be sending our men to their doom. I will not stand idly by as the capital burns. Move, you fool! Go by myself if I must. That bastard Lustatov remember how true my aim is. It's too late, my lord. Whitehall has fallen, and the capital has been taken. Does his grace and the royal family still live? There is no news, my lord. Heavens be good. A dream of peace so soon dashed asunder, and under my watch. Grace, pray little more that I might atone for my failure at first. My lord, I fear there are other concerns. The Frosty army may not stop at the capital.
Yes, the three great houses might still unite against them.
We must prepare for the worst. Raise the alarm. It's time to muster our defenses. House Fox will not surrender without a fight.
Yo, the animation is so key with sprites. Even what I've noticed in my own ideas for Jamaica, like you need to keep motion going to keep the interest up when you're producing something of this high quality. Like you need voice acting, visual effect, and constant motion to keep people engaged with the video. It's easier. This game is going to do pretty well, I feel. Wow. Are there more videos to watch? Yo, I'm so into this game. Oh, what is this? Can't do anything. Also, interestingly enough that I've noticed, in Bravely Default, the main adversary in the beginning of the game is also known as the Duchy. So this is a common thing. We keep having duchies who have schemes of grandeur and power. Was Vaughn from Tales of the Abyss a duchy? No, he's the oh boy. I shouldn't be saying that because that's a big spoiler for Tales of the Abyss, but I mean, who cares? I'm still gonna play it. You're still gonna enjoy it. So with the pursuers closing in, Sorona's retinue puts their faith in Sir Maxwell, who has made arrangements for an escape boat. Okay, let's get boogieing. Gotta play this so I can go back to finishing off Bravely Default final demo before Bravely Default 2, the final demo before, sorry, bleh. Gotta finish this to play Bravely Default 2's final demo and finish before Bravely Default 2 comes out.
My prince, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I've managed to procure a boat for our escape. It should arrive at dawn. Thank you so much, Mom. Would that I could have done more. You did well to stand against Gustav. Your father would have been proud to see it.
Let's save the pleasantries until we're through the gate. Everyone ready?
We are. Open the gates, Eridor.
Whatever you say, my lord. Here's hoping we can make it through without those bastards on the shore noticing.
Over there!
There's too many of them. We need to turn back.
Give it up! There's nowhere to run!
Damn it. They shut us in. Is this it? If this is where I fall, I'm taking these Frosty bastards with me.
Don't be so quick to throw your life away, my prince.
Yes, we haven't lost hope yet. The boat will arrive shortly. We only need to fend them off until then. Can we do that? I fail to see why not. If you lend us your sword, that is.
As if I would do aught else.
Form around the prince. Protect him.
The prince is on the bridge! Seize him!
They pour from the castle like rats.
I shall defend the rear.
Does that mean he's not in the battle? I wanted to see what this Gaff Gary on. That's a Final Fantasy Tactics callback to the first battle in the game. It's a tutorial battle, which this battle is probably going to be a very much similar to, unless of course it doesn't have any. Oh, here we go. Basics of battle. 2 keys to victory in battle in this game are positioning and initiative. I see. That picture is way too small to evaluate. Positioning and terrain can be used to your advantage. Attacks from behind your foe or from high ground will deal greater damage. That is very true. It's very true. Hawk, lady, sir. People are riding things that are not chocobos. They're not chocobos. That's a horse. They are riding a horse. They're on a horse. Initiative. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via indicator at the bottom of the battle screen. Keep a careful eye on turn order and review your allies' abilities when deciding how to deploy and advance your units. I see. But is there a way to change how that plays out? Secure the drawbridge. Allow Roland to defeat... Oh, victory. Okay. Weather, sunrise, wind breezy. Wind? Weather? Those are conditions of... That's interesting. I have played a lot of tactical games, and I haven't played anything in my recent memory that has used weather and wind. Except, of course, Mario Golf and or Golf Story, RPG golf games. Encampment, inventory. What does encampment mean? Is that how we go to our party screen? Oh, what is this? At your camp, you can make ready for battle at your encampment by purchasing items and obtaining quietuses? Obtaining quietuses? Quietuses. What does that mean? Many additional activities will be possible at camp in full release version of the game. Well, of course there will be. Oh, is what? Even alchemy? That's desks or is that food? Sundry shop, provisioner, food? Yo, what? Eagle-eyed elder. Come to learn the ways of war, have you? I reckon I could oblige. Quick link. Move an ally turn to directly after your own. If you learn more, ye know where to find me. Quarter 10. Pray do not hesitate to avail yourself of my considerable talents. The arcane manipulation of ice in particular is my area of expertise. Oh, right. Unit details. I haven't even looked at the characters. Sorona, the soldier, level 8. Strength, physical defense, magic attack, magic defense, luck. I guess this is her basic boy abilities. Delayed strike, pursuit stance, hawk dive, counter stance, long sword, mighty ring, equipment. So you get a weapon and 2 accessories of any kind. So they tried to reduce it by making 3 equipments. I don't know if I like